What we have here is the JESLED LED solar backyard lights, but you can actually put them anywhere. This is a 6-pack of solar lights, which you basically stake in the ground or you can attach to your wall, and they provide illumination for your yard in the dark. They're excellent if you have large grassy areas. They give a nice illumination for your landscaping. They also provide brightness and prevent potentially tripping. You can see potentially cracks or bumps in the ground, so it's a good idea to have some landscaping LED lights around just to provide some illumination. Not only does it look good, but it's also functional as well. So you can see this is the LED panel itself. You can see it's fixed plastic. It has this little pivoting head that you can mount here. Each individual light has 14 tiny little LEDs on it, which point the beam. It comes with the stakes, which you attach to the head. And again, the head pivots. You just put the stakes in the ground like this, and you basically let it collect sunlight. Make sure you place it in an area that collects sunlight so they could charge, and then you just mount it where you want and place them where you want strategically around the yard to light up the type of landscaping that you want to light up. Now, if you don't want to stake them in the ground, it does come with mounting screws and anchors so that you can basically put these against your wall. You can mount it against, say, a wall of your house or a gate or a wooden gate to where you can use them to illuminate the ground or point down from above as well. So you don't have to use these just in the ground and stake them in the ground. You can actually mount them strategically in various places on posts or various things like that, where that would be more strategic for you to align them where they're mounted to a wall versus just being staked in the ground as well.
All you need to do to install these solar LEDs is stake in the ground. Make sure if the ground is tough, you're going to want to loosen it up. Put a hole, pike it, stake it. It comes with the included level to know how deep to put it in. And then you just simply put in the stake and then slide your LED lights in. And you want to pattern them out in the yard to give you enough illumination at specific points so that they don't overlap too much, but you get enough coverage. So these JESLED solar lights have 3 different power modes. There is a button on the back of each one. They're off by default. You press once, you get low power. Now, low power, it will actually stay in and light during the day, not just at night. And you can see these only charge for like an hour of dusk sunlight, so they're not fully charged. High power, and it'll be on only at night, and it won't be on during the day. So that's the high beam. And you can see it illuminates quite a bit of an area. So here's showing off how the illuminated lights look in the grass in the yard. You see I have a relatively large grassy yard, and the illumination level of each of the solar lights. We'll get closer to one of them here and show you how it looks. So you can see this is on full brightness setting. It does quite a bit of illumination. The illumination goes pretty far out, and they're spaced out pretty well from each other. I could always go in, and if I want to lower the brightness level by pressing on the button, I could lower the brightness level by pressing on the button. That's off. That's low, and I know it seems low, but it's still pretty bright, right? But then if I turn it brighter, it gets even brighter than that. You can almost see like the high beam bouncing off of it. So if you have it on low, it'll last longer. The battery it collects from the solar power will last longer if it's on low. But if you want it brighter, then you can just keep it on bright. I think low's fine for me because I'd rather have it last a little longer at night. But this is the solar lights from JESLED, and they work out pretty well.